Formula One will be heading to the Hungarian circuit for this weekend's Grand Prix, while Red Bull is comfortably leading the pack. Their closest rival Mercedes remains under immense pressure from rising midfield teams. The team's chief technical director, James Allison, was reassuring during the ACOTA strategy debriefs of the performance of their newly upgraded front wing in Hungary. Analyzing the track temperature and taking a closer look at the gains the new update has brought to the W14 will provide us with an insight into what to expect from the Silver Arrows. With Lewis Hamilton's 8 victories at this circuit, the British driver may as well be in contention for another win if the new updates to the W14 provide the necessary performance as expected by the Mercedes team. Welcome to another episode from your favorite Formula One review channel. The blistering heat wave and high temperatures hovering around Europe look threatening to this week's race, but the weather forecast for the weekend looks promising. There is a likelihood of some cooler temperatures in Friday's free practice and Saturday qualification, and a much higher temperature on Sunday, with the highest temperature of 31 degrees for Sunday's race. This difference in free practice run temperatures to Sundays will mean teams will be unable to simulate Sunday's race during their practice sessions. One thing is certain here, there will be high tire degradation, and with the W14 being good on its tires, this will be an advantage to Mercedes over teams like McLaren and Ferrari. Moving on to the Hungarian circuit, it features 14 corners, 8 to the right and 6 to the left, is incredibly twisty, and really strains man and machinery. The cars are set up with high levels of aerodynamic downforce, and the engineers always keep an eye on the brake and engine temperatures, given that hot weather is always a feature here at this time of year. Obviously, the high temperatures and track characteristics will have an effect on tire behavior at the Hungarian, as they are permanently under load. With a surplus of slow than high-speed corners, it feels like the pieces of the puzzle are now coming together for Mercedes' new front-wing upgrade, which was introduced to tackle the W14 loss of pace at slow-speed corners. Despite the fact that Mercedes looks to be very competitive in Hungary, the same can be said for its rivals. Mercedes' main rivals at the Hungarian Grand Prix would be Ferrari and Aston Martin, as both teams would be searching for a step-up after struggling at Silverstone. McLaren, on the other hand, will likely suffer from severe tire degradation due to the high temperatures, and the lack of performance of the MCL60 at slow corners will be an impediment to the team to be as competitive as they were in Silverstone. Red Bull still remains in a lead of their own this season and remains the favorite to win at the Hungarian,